Okay, hi. My name is Rino Nava, and today I'm gonna inform you on how to make a teriyaki steak. And what you're going to need is an oven, 2.5 cups of water, fruit such as cantaloupe, banana, and apple. You're also gonna need 888 milliliters of soy sauce. And I know that sounds like an exact number, but don't freak out. The soy sauce, if you buy 2 of these, and they're always been sold like this at a store, it'll be the exact amount you'll have. And then you're going to need 4 pounds of sugar, a grill, some steak, and salt and pepper. You're also going to need a pot and a pot, some tongues, and a hand strainer to get the fruit out, and a container for your finished product teriyaki. And the first thing you're going to do is you're going to take your oven, turn it on, and put the pot on there. And then you're going to add 2.5 cups of water, turn it on to high, and cover it. That way it can boil. And while you're boiling, take your apple, cantaloupe, and banana. You're going to take your knife, or in my case scissors, but you'll get the concept. You cut it up and you put it in the pot and you let that simmer. Now putting the fruit in the water is going to stop it from boiling, because you take heat away from the water, so you got to wait for that to boil again. When it starts boiling, you're going to take your strainer and you're going to take out the fruit. Of course not with your hands, but you get the concept. Afterwards, you wait for it to boil, but most likely it'll be boiling still. And you take your soy sauce, your 888 milliliters of soy sauce, and you pour it in the pot and cover that. Now, again, adding soy sauce, you will not have, you won't be boiling. You're taking heat away again by adding. So you gotta wait for it to boil, and then when it starts to boil, you take 4 pounds of sugar, and you slowly pour it into the pan as you stir. And as you stir it, you can feel it start getting thicker. That's when you're making the teriyaki. Now, when it's thick, and you taste it when it's teriyaki, then that's when you know it's done. Then you take it off of the fire. Of course, you turn off your oven, and then you take your container and you get the teriyaki and just pour it into a container. Now, the finished product of this, we've added the fruit, the soy sauce, and the water. You're going to need about a pretty big container. I think the product will double from 2.5 cups. So anything that could have 5 cups of liquid in it is a good container. So you pour your teriyaki out, and of course put it in your container and you get it covered. Now the thing about teriyaki is it can go bad. You have to refrigerate it. The juices from the fruit and the sugar in it and the water, just mixing all that, if you don't refrigerate it, it will go bad. So you do have to keep it refrigerated. It's not like soy sauce, something you could leave on the table and it'll be okay. And then the next thing you need to do is, of course, if you're making teriyaki steak, you need the steak. So you're going to take your grill, you're going to start the fire, charcoal or a gas grill, doesn't really matter as long as you have a fire. Then you take your steak, season it with salt and pepper as much as you please. Then you would take your newly made teriyaki and pour it onto your steak. take your steak and you put it on your grill, and at 450 degrees, 10 to 12 minutes would give you a medium rare, which is what I like, or well done, 15 or 16 minutes. And then you just keep turning it till it's done and ready. And you take it off the grill, you see if it's fit to eat, and if you feel like cook it how you like. And when you see it fit to eat, your teriyaki steak is done and you may enjoy it. And that is the end of my informative speech on teriyaki steak. Thank you for listening.